कैसे आप? क्या हम अकेले हैं? Good. Because this week हम बात करेंगे एक blue movie के बारे में. Oh yes, you're watching the Bird Eye Review with me, Natalie. Cobalt Blue is the blue movie जिसके मैं बात कर रही हूँ और आपको मिलेंगे pearls of wisdom without the necklace on the subject of this recent Netflix release.
My father shifted here 6 months before we came to Kerala.
Based on the debut novel by Sachin Kundalkar, the film is directed by the very same, though this is not mentioned in the credits of the film or indeed the very little publicity surrounding it, due to some allegations of misconduct against the director, which Netflix are apparently investigating.
आई मुझे ऊपर वाला कमरा दे दो ना.
हमारे बाबा ने तय किया है कि ऊपर वाले कमरे में पेइंग गेस्ट रखेंगे.
The story is of a bhai behin who both fall in love with the paying guest that comes to stay at their home, set in the recent past of the 90s.
चाय मेरी वाली लोगे या दूध शक्कर वाली?
तुम्हारी वाली.
The mysterious man is played by Prateik Babbar, who, as well as being in a bunch of Bollywood and the rather fun 4 More Shots Please on Amazon Prime, is most known to me as being the ex of Britisher Amy Jackson.
मेरे कमरे में मेरी खुशबू के बाद भी काफी जगह है.
Falling in love with Babbar is Tanay, played by non-actor and real-life scientist Neelay Mahendale, who I reached out for an interview to talk about intelligent, highbrow stuff. Unfortunately, Neelay didn't accept the offer, clearly too busy with more highbrow intelligent stuff than talking to little old me about representation and the homoerotic gaze within cinema.
उम्मीद है भरी बेचैनी है बहुत मेरे सीने में.
Love-struck sibling number 2 is Anuha, hockey mad and innocent in the ways of love. She's a short-haired tomboy, ekdam perfectly suited to the striking visual and perfect casting of actress model Anjali Sivarman. On the subject of casting, Babbar's to me felt a little off.
How rude he is. Handsome but rude.
I could more have imagined a smouldering Ranveer Singh in the way of Lutera.
आपका नाम क्या है?
But alas, it was not to be. I shall just have to keep that own thought alive in my mind. Maybe may AC script pitch kuru. Ranveer Singh is the rentless PG and I am the forgiving landlady. Very un-PG.
Handsome but rude.
Books to film do make for interesting discussion and comparison.
जब से स्कूल में था तब से छोटी कहानियां लिखा करता था. फिर कविताएं लिखने लगा. असल में मुझे एक नॉवेल लिखनी है.
Having started to read the book after watching the film, it begins with Tanay's thoughts and feelings, then switches halfway to the diary of Anuha.
मैं जब से वापस आई हूँ मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा है कि तू मुझ पे गुस्सा क्यों है.
Film में ये division नहीं है. It's only Tanay's perspective.
कहाँ मिलते थे तुम दोनों? यहाँ?
The audience, we are forcibly with Tanay, and it's a shock to us also when we learn of the elopement.
अनुजा उसके साथ भाग गई है.
एक ऐसा twist जो हमने सोच न था.
It's always about what you lose, what you leave behind.
The film is visually rich, languidly paced, and loaded with meaning and subtext. Just like real life, it doesn't follow a set, expected filmic flow.
एक दिन आएगा जब तुम लिखोगे नॉवेल, खुद को रोक नहीं पाओगे.
This has irked some reviewers. For me, I can see what director-author Kundalkar has, I believe, intended to offer us. I think if you know the book, then you would appreciate the adaptation to screen. But for those of us who saw the film first, I believe the book actually holds more allure.
ये क्या पागलपन है? जब तक कोई लड़का तुझे पसंद नहीं करता, तू घर से बाहर नहीं निकलेगी.
The film is reflective of the first half of the book. Tanay's navel-gazing monologue translated to screen means we're not given a fully rounded story, which is perhaps required for a film audience to indeed feel sated.
Love is a habit.
The meandering of the fairly simplistic plot means we, the audience, aren't entirely captivated. We're not emotionally engaged in the characters and their struggles.
The habit ends. You die.
I didn't feel the passion for Babbar's mysterious man in the way that Tanay does. The visuals are artistic in nature, homoerotic, obviously, like a Pierre Gilles-esque tableau brought to life. Unfortunately, though, not all the picture has been painted for me. So I'm going to say 3 out of 5, with a footnote to continue reading the book.
सीधी खड़े रहो, तुम्हारे हॉकी का ग्राउंड नहीं है। क्या कर रही हो आई?
I feel there's much more that could be said about the themes of equality, the nature of love, the expectation of society, importance of artistic expression, the setting of Kerala, the subtle nod to the future, and the ease of digital matchmaking. But these are themes within the book. This is the hero and not the film, which I feel for a film review is a little saddening. More musings next month from my bird brain to yours. Do like, share and subscribe. Every little helps on this path to social media domination. Namaskar.